Let's make a movie. And there's the webquest. And we are here at the introduction page here. As you can see, the picture says the National Film Society. Now, it seems every movie that comes out today is from a book of some sort that no one really reads or know about unless it's, Twilight or Harry Potter. Now, once the movie comes out, however, everyone seems to start to want to read that book. So for the students, this is a chance for them to pick a book that they love and try to make a scene or make it into a movie. So let's move on to the task here. Now, the task is for them to create a short film or a play from a specific scene from a novel. Now, I am the head executive of a film studio, so they're going to promote the scene to me, and I will consider it for big production. And whichever group wins, they're going to get extra credit. When we move on to the process, here we have a picture of Stanley Kubrick, if you didn't know. Group assignments, they're going to be broken up into groups of three. There's going to be a director. The director will be in charge of the technical aspects, which means they're going to record and edit the film, and also they're going to help assist the other members with any assignments that they might need. For the producer, they will be in charge of marketing. This means that they're going to do the survey, people about how they feel about movies and films, and films and books in general. And they're also going to create a movie poster to present to the class. Now, the writer is in charge of writing up the script and also finding the right novel to be made into film. Now, first we'll have the survey assignment. The producer will be in charge of this. He or she is to survey at least 20 people. You can write up 5 questions to ask the audience, and I suggest that they go to a movie theater to do this. And if they can't think of 5 questions, then I've provided 5 questions here for them. But however, they can only pick 2 questions out of that. And right here, I have the downloadable file for the survey questions that they can download there. Now, in terms of choosing the novel, what I'm expecting is that they're probably gonna pick a novel that they have in mind already. So, but however, if they don't have anything in mind, then they can go to Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and research there, find reviews from readers. And the one rule about this is that I have to approve the novel first, because there are going to be movies or books that are being currently made into movies. So they'll have to check up on Wikipedia here for to see which novels is clean. Now onto the script. Only the writer will be writing the script, but I expect everyone to have an insight on it. And here are a couple of websites that will teach them how to write screenplays in terms of formatting, in terms of tips and tricks and do's and don'ts and what not to do and whatnot. Here I have a free software for them to use to format their script. It's Mac and Windows friendly, and it's also Linux as well, so it's easy for them to get. And they're gonna need to turn in a script at the end of the presentation. The scene has to be about 5 to 7 pages, and the rule of thumb when it comes to script is that 1 page will equal about 1 minute, give or take. So they'll have to keep that in mind. They are going to lose point if they go completely over or completely under, so they'll have to pay attention to that. Now, in terms of the movie poster, the producer will be in charge of this, and the poster has to be an original work. It can't be something that they find from Google or Flickrs and get different images and edit them together. Well, what I want them to do is to set up a scenery, put some people in there, maybe, and take a picture of it, and then they can go on PicMonkey here and edit that. And here I have a video tutorial of how to use PicMonkey. And the size of the poster should be around 8 by 11, like a normal piece of note paper. I don't expect anything big at all, nothing too fancy there, but but on the other hand, I do want them to print on a thick sheet of paper like they do for a resume, because, to look a little professional. Now, when they create their short film, I don't expect them to have a high production with, big cameras or anything like that, nothing too elaborate, because if they have a smartphone, that'll work as well. Here I have a video of a short film here, being shot with an iPhone 4, and here is a video of how that film was made. Now this film here is a lot more elaborate, but I don't expect them to be that elaborate, and I also provided some tips and tricks here for them to look more professional. Like here I have a video of showing them how a Steadicam works, so that when they hold the camera, it won't be shaky at all. It'll be steady and still. And then when it comes to movie editing, so don't expect much either. These are some basic softwares from Windows Movie Maker and iMovies, which is both free. And here I have 2 tutorial videos for them for each of those softwares. Now the video has to be about 5 minutes long, and although every group member has to be the main characters in the movie, they each have to appear for at least a second in the film. That's it. If they choose to do the play, then all of them have to act in the play, because they're going to be the only ones there for the presentation. So I suggest that they use props or scenery decorations, and rehearse to memorize their lines by heart, and manage their time as well. Now when it comes to the presentation, the director is going to pitch the script to me for about a minute, give a brief plot line about what's going on in the novel, who the characters are, what the conflict is, and they're going to try to convince me that the story is interesting enough to be made into a film. The producer will then present to me the movie poster and explain the concept behind it, what this imagery means, and how it's important to the overall message of the novel. And then we get to the writer. The writer's going to have to explain the specific scene, what's going on in the scene, where it's taking place, when it's taking place, and which character is going to be in the scene. And after that, they'll have to be ready to answer questions from classmates. So now I'm going to move on to evaluations. Evaluations here, I have a rubric. Here I've broke it up into 4 different assignments. There's presentation, the film or play performance, the poster, and the script. And 1 point will be showing little effort, little time management bad, and it looks messy. Satisfactory is well they follow the criteria that I give them, and nothing more from that. Good is when they follow the criteria and give a little extra push in their assignment. And 4 is awesome, is when they do a very outstanding job. They cover all the criterias, and they make the movie stand out. And at the bottom here I have a picture of a couple Golden Globe trophies to match with the rubric. Now, time for the conclusion. Congratulations, your film will be made by James Cameron for about $200 million. And yes, James Cameron is watching you. And a couple questions for them afterwards, food for thought. Did they find out the general public enjoys film, about books, and do you think that there should be films as a source of literature, and so on? Something to think about. And now we move on to the credit. The target teaching level for So this is high school senior English, and here are the websites that I use: YouTube, Wikipedia, Celtics, and then there's a picture here, and then I'm done.